Nnamdi Kanu will not come out in the next 10 years. His Biafran struggle will only exist on the internet. Igbo lawyer claims. A prominent Igbo-born lawyer by name Emeka Ogwuanyi Esquire has reportedly asked, where are the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu? Recall that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, was arrested and subsequently repatriated to Nigeria on Sunday. In a long post, which was made public on Facebook by a spokesperson of the All Progressive Congress, Lagos chapter, Jāīl, the lawyer asked if people are not surprised that after about 36 hours since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, no single international news media has mentioned his arrest. 36 hours after Nnamdi Kanu was seized by security agents and brought back to Nigeria, and 24 hours after he appeared before a federal high court in Nigeria, not even one single international news media has mentioned his arrest or appearance in court. Are you not surprised for a man so well supported by the world? Emeka was quoted as saying. He went further to ask, where are the groups that promised him Biafra? He wondered if none of them have not noticed that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested by the Nigerian government. The lawyer faulted Nnamdi Kanu for comparing himself with Ojukwu. He said, where are his contacts in Israel, European Union, United States, United Nations, all those people and groups that promised him Biafra? How come that none of them has noticed that he was arrested by the Nigerian government? Think, if you have brains. Even as Ojukwu was about to get into war in 1967, the international press was already talking about it. Nnamdi Kanu called Ojukwu Biafran the class of 1967 and called IPOP Biafra the class of 2021. He compared himself to Ojukwu, but how come that only Nigerian media is reporting his capture? No one else knows him. Speaking further, Emeka said that the problem is not Nnamdi Kanu, but the millions of people who followed him blindly. He said the problem is the people who believe that Donald Trump promised Nnamdi Kanu that he will give him Biafra. The problem is not really Nnamdi Kanu. The problem are the thousands and millions of people who followed him and believed him. They believed every lie he told them. They believed that Donald Trump promised Kanu Biafra. They believed that international security forces were following him to protect him. They believed that Israel recognized him. They believed that the United Nations was supporting him. That is the problem. That there are so many foolish people in the land, the lawyer said further. He also reminded people how he was attacked by followers of Nnamdi Kanu when he was merely expressing a view of caution. According to him, they called him unprintable names. He said that Nnamdi Kanu will not come out in the next 10 years unless he begs Ohanaeze or the same governors he insulted. He added, when I merely expressed a view of caution, they attacked me. They called me unprintable names. They called me an ex-convict and said I should go back to prison. Where are they now, since they liked me to go to prison because I dared to raise issues about their leaders? They must be rejoicing now that their leader is back in detention and will not come out in the next 10 years unless he begs Ohanaeze and the same governors he insulted. The Igbo lawyer also said that Nnamdi Kanu followers are like the lost sheep in the wilderness without a shepherd and they will disintegrate. He added that Nnamdi Kanu Biafra was solely online country and his Eastern Security Network was online imaginary army. Somebody asked me tonight, what will the followers of Nnamdi Kanu do? I told him that they are like lost sheep in the wilderness without a shepherd. His followers will disintegrate. They needed a radio operator based in UK to function. Nnamdi Kanu's Biafran was solely an online country. Even his Eastern Security Network was an online imaginable army. The biggest blow is to switch off that radio Biafra. Once he was not able to address them on that radio, they are lost. What else will bring them together? They needed the radio. They needed Nnamdi Kanu, who would switch from a priest to a revolutionary, to a war leader, to all manner of things. Nothing is left now. His followers know that if they try to run a radio like he did, they may face the same consequences. Emeka Okwanyi added. Now I can see that we have another Jāīl in the southeast. Emeka Okwanyi, or whatever your name is. You are a lawyer, quite alright, but I will tell you that you are completely lost and you don't even have a clear picture of all that has transpired. And I want to believe that you even have an experience of what even transpired during the war. How can someone of your caliber with so much experience and education still will be thinking this low, haven't known all that transpired during the war? You know what happened during the war. You know what the Igbos actually went through in the hand of these federal troops. You know all they went through. You know the pain, the impenery, the hunger, and all that happened. Only God knows how you yourself got to survive. Having known all of these things, you still went on to be criticizing Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafrans. Of what gain are you going to gain from this action that you have just taken, or from this that you have just said? Because to me, I don't see anything you are going to gain from it. I don't, at all. I didn't see anything at all. So, Emeka Okwanyi, or whatever your name is called, I will advise that you still go back and make your findings, because you haven't made enough findings. You haven't. Because if only you have made your findings, you see that the person you are actually going against is someone you are not even supposed to go against. Nnamdi Kanu is your brother. He is someone that you're supposed to even be defending as a lawyer. You understand? You need to defend your own people, because your own people and even you yourself have been subjected to slavery. I don't know why many of us are still very adamant on the deceitfulness of President Buhari. Or do you think he has any good intention for the Igbos? Do you think so? But he doesn't have any single good intention for the Igbos. but it doesn't have good intentions for the Igbos at all. At all, at all. It doesn't. No single good intention. All his intentions are bad intentions. They are all bad intentions. And he should not be given that opportunity. Let me hear from you to know what you have to say. Click on the red subscribe buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.